quick reminder for you, our 50-50 draw is backed by popular demand, and tickets are the main entrance, $5 or $10. Upcoming momentarily, we'll get underway with a game time startup. Once our teams get ready for their lineup, we begin with the land acknowledgement, the honor song, and then our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Prior to the singing of our national anthem, the ECWJLL would like to acknowledge that the land on which we gather is the ancestral and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. Acknowledge that we are in Mi'kmaq, the traditional ancestral territory of the Mi'kmaq people, is a way of showing respect for and honoring our shared history and shared treaty relationship. Our relationship based on peace and friendship. It is very important that we continue to recognize our shared history.
At the dot. Still fighting for that loose ball. Hovey, nobody can get a handle. James comes up with it for the Wolves. Wolves in white, Breakers in black. Pass down low to Hovey. Hovey puts a low shot in. That's a save by McDonald in goal.
Nice start for the Wolves. A loose ball around there, getting a good shot, nice and low. Nice save by that one. Going to get a second opportunity up here. They got to keep moving the ball east to west. They were really strong on that in the third last time. Get the goalie moving.
There you go, Wilkie to the corner for Anthony. Anthony gets flushed out by Smith. Back up top to Coffin. Coffin coming in. Coffin with the shot. That goes wide. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. As Dyer, that comes back over.
Got to protect that back end on the shot, making sure the player's backing up. First opportunity for the Breakers. They've had some good movement in the last couple of games, so we'll see if they can keep that up.
All right, Breakers working back up to McLean. Playing across for Collins. Collins down low for London. London back to Collins. Collins coming across the crease, shot! And big save by Martin.
Great start by Martin. She had a beautiful game. Last couple big saves when they had just gotten the lead and were tied up. Makes a huge save here.
Here we go in transition. Ross on in with the shot. Oh. And that goes wide. I think that bounced off the top of the bench.
I think it hit the red part on the top too, because they were a little surprised with it. Good transition game there by the Wolves. One of their strengths. Got to keep pushing that.
Haas after Duck. Duck slips out. Back up to Smith. Loose ball. Picked up by London. London. Take it down low. London now driving towards the net. London. Quick shot and saved by Martin.
Nice save there again by Martin. 2 starts.
Hanrahan comes up the loose ball and back down the floor, but that's picked off by Collins. Collins and the Breakers back into Wolf territory. Being watched by Hayward. Collins. Pass back across. Smith finds the ball. Smith now driving in towards the net. Challenged by Jenkins. Smith holds up. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. That's the Breakers. Looking to find a lane, can't find one. As McLean in. Loose ball.
Still got to work a little bit to get on the inside for that for the Breakers, but a good start on the offensive side.
James, pass down low to Hovey. Hovey rolling it from the corner. Hovey rolls up top, hands off to Wilkie, puts the shot in. That bounces up and over the net. Hovey hustling back, but that's a back over again.
Quite make that. Nice screenshot, though. 2 right in front of her. Goalie couldn't see that at all, just couldn't put it on net.
And with that, the Breakers will start off from their own zone. Collins. Collins up over center. Pass across, but that misses Smith and goes out of play. Hamilton brings it back in for the Wolves. Hamilton tries to flip past to Coffin, doesn't connect. Coffin, Duck up with the ball. Duck now coming back up. She gets tripped up. And Dyer will start back in for the Wolves. Dyer over to Hamilton. Hamilton driving towards the net. Hamilton goes far post and miss. And that bounces up and out of play.
Get those balls in the net, Larry. You keep hitting them wide, it's not going to help. A little nerves, maybe. Give them a couple minutes, they'll get that out of them.
We see that quite a bit of. Calder, or it's Jenkins flips it up ahead, but picked up by Smith and Eastern Shore. Back in control of the ball. Eastern Shore, quick to London. London trying to drive, roll off. London shoots first side, and Martin just got enough of that one.
Martin was quick on that one. That side was open from our angle up here. She moved her arm right across. Great save.
Rosson back on the transition now for the Wolves. She'll hold up and get the offense on.
Martin's been really great since coming back from the Euro. She's been like right on point, so been great in the back for the Wolves.
Hovey rolling out. Hovey with the shot. Missed the far side again. Dietrich gets the rebound off the boards. Dietrich back to Mullen. Wilkie. Dietrich with the shot. Save! Harker almost had the rebound at the back door. Harker stripped to Anthony in with the shot. Another save by McDonald. As Dietrich picks up the ball from behind the net. Dietrich rolling back up. Dietrich for Wilkie. Wilkie fades away and her shot goes wide. That's picked up by Wizen and challenged right away. Ball popped free. Shot in there on net. Another shot by Hovey and 2 big saves by McDonald.
Breakers really got to, I know they're playing a zone, but they got to be more aggressive on the loose balls. I thought the challenge in a couple of their losses, they're playing defense too long. And you're giving them 4 chances there. The Wolves are going to bury those. You got to make sure you get those loose balls.
London drive to the net. Turned aside. Collins. Cross. That's a steal by McRae. Maggie McRae coming down the floor for the Wolves. All alone. McRae looks shot. And another miss. Back up for Hamilton. Hamilton will slow the play down. Hamilton with the shot. And a save by McDonald.
Great vision there, seeing the pass come across, pick it off for a breakaway. She went for the top corner, just missed. But, you aim small, miss small, so next time she'll be right there with it.
I think she was on there. There was a reset on the clock there. I didn't catch, but. Here we go, Rosson. Brings it back over center, Rosson. Sees Dyer coming in and doesn't make the connection. Dyer within the corner. Poirier for Eastern Shore. Pressing her to the outside. Now Dyer in with a shot. Hard angle went wide. I think that went off the ref, so.
It hit something weird over there and definitely looked like it was going to go in the corner and came back at a weird angle. Breakers got to get quicker on their changes. There's been a couple odd man rushes there by the Wolves. I like their pushing. Breakers play like a lot of players, such as Maggie Duck, quite a lot, and so it really burns them out as you get to the third, which we've seen in the last couple of games of the series. So I like the pushing of the ball up the floor.
Yeah. London turns, fires, saved by McDonald. Or Martin. Sorry, it's too many goalies with the last name.
It started with an M. We're okay with it.
Haas taken down. London up with the ball quick. One with a quick shot. I think that was off the post.
Yeah, came out on that angle. It definitely hit the post there. Good pressure by the Breakers here.
London again. Trying to come across up top. Double team by the Wolves. Hand off to Collins. Collins rolls up again. Collins with the shot. And Martin makes the save, controls in crease.
Good series there by the Breakers. Good pressure to cause 2 turnovers and great opportunities, but Martin was up to the task again. Both goalies been off to a good start tonight.
Here we go. Coming in is Mullen for the Wolves. Mullen rolls back up top. Mullen with the shot. That hits somebody. It sounded like a helmet in front as Dietrich comes up with the ball. Dietrich looking to send it back to Mullen. She's challenged right away by Hillstone. Loose ball as the shot clock expires. And Duck coming right back for the Breakers. Duck in Wolves territory. Pass up to Collins. Collins across for St. Hilaire. St. Hilaire back to Collins. Collins with the shot. That went wide. Duck right in front and buries it.
Wow, what a goal. So the shot by Collins I thought got tipped, went to the side of the net, and it threw.
They've had more shots on net in that first bit there. And
I would agree with you.
It pays off for them. And
yeah.
They got the 1-goal lead as McLean. And the Breakers looking for more as Collins. Gets held up by Hayward. Collins looking to catch London on the move. London driving towards that. Another big save by Martin.
Martin with another save. They've been getting inside. The Wolves got to start getting more physical in the middle there and getting them out of there.
Now Hayward brings it over center for the Wolves. Down by 1. Here we go. Across to Hayward. Anthony. Anthony to Dyer. Dyer puts the shot in and a save by McDonald. McDonald's been doing a great job getting square to these shots, hasn't she?
She is right dead center. You're going to place a perfect shot to beat her, which is what you're looking for.
Cadence Haas with the ball for the Wolves. Passes over to Dyer. Dyer to Hamilton. Hamilton rolling. Looking for a lane. Hamilton with the shot. Save. Rebound. As they battle in front of the crease looking to pick up that ball. Hovey comes up with it. Hovey. Passes back across to Hamilton. Hamilton looking for a lane shot. That's off the post. Now, Dyer up with the ball. Dyer looking back, but can't make the connection. Dyer does Mullen. Bells to Bay into the corner. Wilkie with the shot. That misses, and there'll be a back over again.
I think that's their 4th one in the first 10 minutes. They got to make sure to start hitting that net and protecting that back over if they're going to take those wild ones like that.
Well, especially when they get a full 30 for the Breakers right in your zone.
And that they had it's the second 30. They were getting tired. That's where you got to keep pressing, keep those shots on the net.
London with the ball for the Breakers down low. Rolls back up top. London with the shot, and Martin makes the save. Smith was looking for that rebound in front. But up with it is Nora Haas. Haas up with a loose ball, gets over center. Looks for the pass right. Gets Coffin coming in. Coffin coming in hard. Coffin shoots, scores!
Beautiful goal. Another transition there. You see Wolves coming up.
No goal.
They're calling crease, sorry. I'd have to see that on the replay if they were in the crease there.
Good job by Dietrich with the check. Watch that door. Anthony battling, running the gauntlet in front of the Breaker bench there.
Made me nervous when all the doors are open and people running the gauntlet.
Yeah. Here we go. Hovey looking for a lane. Hovey trying to slip in, but that's Thomas stops her dead. And Poirier looking for that loose ball. As the Breakers D is standing strong here. If they can get their changes working, they'd be doing great.
Oh, a little rough stuff in the corner there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the changes have been quite slow. So we're at the media break now. The changes have been quite slow there, and that's what the Wolves are catching them on. They got to get off a lot quicker than that. O's got to run back. So we're going to see if we get a replay of the goal or the no goal. Great decision, Coffin, to go right up. Sprint has that opportunity to go right down. Coming across in front. We'll agree to disagree on the official of that one. I think that was in before the foot touchdown, but it's not how they saw it. We're going to see it from behind here. See, there's the pass to Crash. He's coming in alone. Oh. I'm an official, so I'm not allowed to say anything, but that was close. We'll go with that. But yeah, obviously waved off, saying the foot was in the crease before the ball went in the net, going the other way.
Well, I think you're going to have to get, was it slow-mo vision?
We're going to have to get video replay, throw a flag out there to say that we can have video replay on every one of the games in the league now. That'd be fun. The funny part is we don't have a camera in the time box. They'd have to come all the way up here to our booth and take a look at the replay to see if it was.
That's okay. Maritime Athletic Profiles will come and do
They'll
game
totally do that. No problem. I'll say it was close. It was close.
There we go. All right, London with the ball, looking for Collins in front, and perfect play there.
That was a nice pass cut from Collins there, passed across the top and just buried it right over Martin on the far shoulder. Same spot the first one went in, but not much she can do about that. They got to make sure they're not letting her down that lane for free. Starting with the ball off the side. London just seeing Collins right in. Makes a perfect pass nice and high so she can shoot it before stepping in the crease. Excellent between the two of them. They have some great chemistry this whole season, and buried the second one to go up 2-0 early in the first. Long way to go, though.
Yeah, 9:22 remaining. And here we go. Hovey pops the ball out, and Hamilton looks for a quick up to Kane's Haas, who blew a tire, but Hovey picks up the ball. Ethan. Hovey trying to get around Wizen. Hovey with the shot, and McDonald makes the save.
That one did roll behind.
Yeah.
She would have grabbed it from behind her.
That's when your teammates bail you out on that one. Good job on that.
Breakers D is really packing in, though, making it hard for the Wolves to get a clean shot through, and McDonald's been in the right position.
So Collins and London right back in there. London coming in. London scores.
London with another one. The pick and roll down in the corner coming through the top. Nobody touches her. She just kind of came right around and buried it just past the arm. On Martin, they're definitely picking on the glove hand side on her. That's the third one on that side. But again, they dropped down too low. So you can see London has to hear just one pick. No reason they can't get up on that. Got to use that cross check, not just your stick, and she comes right in. No slide help on the other side. You got to be more aggressive with these breakers. They love to go to the net.
And so the Breakers on an early run here, up 3-0, as Duck comes up with a loose ball. Now Duck driving towards the net. She'll hold off and bring it on the offense for the Breakers. As she's challenged by Hayward. Back to London yet again. London and Collins out there. As London's all tied up now by McRae. But Collins still gets the ball to Collins somehow. Cross crease pass doesn't connect with McLean. As Anthony up with the ball. Smith takes Anthony to the boards. As Anthony now working to get out of the zone. Guess she gets up over center. As the Wolves go on the offense. Anthony being challenged. Pass across looking for Wilkie. Wilkie up with the ball. Wilkie. Hailstone right on Wilkie. As the pass into Dyer goes off a leg. Now going for the loose ball. Dietrich comes up with it, but the shot clock has expired. And Poirier and the Breakers will bring it out of their zone.
Another good set by the Breakers there on defense. They're staying really tight, making the Wolves work for everything.
Long pass down, picked off by Jenkins. And Jenkins coming out for the Wolves. Pass up to Dyer. Dyer coming in. She's got Ken's Haas on the far side. Dyer trying to roll off, but Hailstone not letting her by, or Duck not letting her by. Picked up by Eastern Shore. I believe that's Poirier coming down for Eastern Shore. Or no. So 10 keeping is the Breaker player there. Another call-up. Yeah, through the crease, and the Breakers get another.
Calling back in there. Took her foot out of the crease, then when she picked up, came back in. Going back to the Breakers. I gotta say, the Breakers on defense have not allowed multiple opportunities since I kind of mentioned that, so maybe they're listening to us over there, Larry.
Maybe they are. They're probably looking for a headset on the coach there. Here we go, across to Collins. Collins up top, looking for McLean. McLean gets that down. Crossover for London. London to Collins. Collins with the shot. And that bounces up and over. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Funny bounce, and Dyer picks that up on the move. Dyer has a step. Dyer coming in. on the transition. Dyer, look, shot, scores!
Nice.
And this one counts.
This one definitely counts. Beautiful. Bad bounce off the side there. Hit a stanchion. Dyer comes out. You're not going to catch Dyer when they're coming like that. And she had a beautiful chance. Buried it right on the stick side. It's actually where the first one went in, too. Going on the same side on her. Beautiful there. We got the replay here. Dyer. You're not going to stop Dyer unless you get right in front of her. Sticks aren't going to move her anywhere. In alone. She knew exactly where she wanted to go. Just put it just off the arm. Yeah. McDonald in a good position. She always gets a piece of it.
So back to center we go. Hovey versus London at the face-off. Loose ball, Hailstone right up after it, but Mullen comes up with it. Mullen gets through the black jerseys now. Mullen looking doorstep to James. James rolls back up. James.
I think we all saw that. Can't drop the pass like that and give that opportunity there. And again, they're going to the glove side. I think Martin's got to shade over a bit as they're favoring that side on her. They clearly know where they're going. So just one of those unfortunate situations for the Wolves, but a great break for the Breakers there to respond after that last goal. There's going to tell you, we're talking with the coach for the Breakers. So the coach for the Breakers is Josh Udall, who plays senior for the Monkeys. And the assistant coach for the Wolves is KJ, who plays for the Hustle, and are actually playing each other in the senior final. So KJ's up.
We'll start off for the Wolves. Downloaded. Rosson to Dyer. Dyer, low shot, scores! Maddie Dyer with her second of the night for the Wolves.
Dyer stepping up when they need her. Sidearm there, low. You see how she changed the plane and raised the ball, which is coming low. Players got to see that. They always try to shoot low on low. McDonald wasn't able to move in time as Dyer's got a great shot and beautifully buried that in the back of the net. I'm going to get the replay here. It's working around the outside, making the zone move up, and there's a hole within the zone and fires that. So as you saw, Duck comes up, which opens that spot in the middle there. Dyer's right there and fires right away before McDonald can move her whole body over there. Great shot by Dyer there.
There we go, and the Wolves send the Breakers back to center. 4-2, Breakers leading. And up with the ball is London. London weaves her way in. London held to the outside. Holds up as Hamilton looking for Collins. Yes, Collins. Back to Duck up top. Duck. Cross for London. Catches her on the wrong hand. London. Nice snag off the boards. London now. 5 seconds left and shoots and scores.
I think Martin want to have that one back. Outside shot there. I think London was just trying to get a reset and beat Martin. I don't know if she was screened on that or not, but she missed that one. I know you could see her look right up right away. She's like, I should have had that one. And it happens. Yep. Team's got to respond. There's London on the outside shot. Fires. It looks like it got her between the legs there, I think, when we see behind the camera. Nope, they're saying on this, they're waving at me. It's definitely not there. Yeah, just an outside one offhand. Got to have the goalie have that one, but Wolves are Wolves know how to respond. So push on the back here to start.
All right, McRae coming in for the Wolves. 5-3 Eastern or 5-2 Eastern Shore leading as Duck strips it free, or Wizen stripped it free of Anthony, and Duck coming back down the floor for Eastern Shore. Now, Collins back across to London. London has a look. Looking for Collins coming across. Shot and saved by Martin there.
These London and Collins have been on the same page all night tonight.
It's funny, you can see London just waiting until Collins gets open to complete the pass.
Wolves are going to have to shut those two down for sure.
Now Duck rolling in. Duck going far side. That's wide.
Yeah, they're definitely been the two strongest tonight on the floor, and the Wolves just got to shut that side down. Left side taking advantage of it.
Hannerhan hands it off to Dyer. Pass across. Hovey rolls off. Looking at the doorstep, but this pass doesn't make it. As DeBay gets knocked down. Delory, sorry. Up with the ball is Hovey. Hovey. Pass across for Wilkie. Wilkie trying to get it into Anthony. Down low. And battle at the edge of the crease. McDonald comes up with it and passes out to Poirier. According to the website, so far Eastern Shore is leading in shots 10-7. And
I'm not surprised with that.
Yeah,
They've
not
had
at
a lot of
all.
shots on net, yeah.
I thought it would have been more, actually.
Might take a second update there, too. Oh.
Haas looking to grab that ball. As Collins comes up with it as the shot clock expires. So 2:27 remaining in the first period. And the Breakers out to an early lead, 5-2. And Hayward comes back down the floor. Pass off to Dyer. Dyer coming in, 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Dietrich rolls up top. Dietrich. Wolves trying to create a lane, but good job by the Breakers to completely block that off. Dyer tries that shot again.
It was a little higher last time on a better angle, but he was going for the same thing again for sure.
So in the back over, there'll be Eastern Shore ball deep in Wolf territory again.
The big 2 minutes here for the Wolves. They want to keep that lead at no more than 3 and shrink if they can. They don't want the Breakers going in with a goal there.
Collins pass down to the corner. Ball bounces in, and Martin has to make another surprise save there. Now McRae. Coming down, McRae. Trying to slip in. She's held up by Poirier. Now James rolling out from the corner. Poirier keeping James far out. Pass looking for Coffin in front, but the shot clock expires, and it goes back to Breaker ball. Duck picks up and goes. Plays it up quickly to London. London and the Breakers. Setting up the offense. Pass back. Duck keeps it in. Duck. Cross for McLean. McLean rolls up. McLean looking for Collins. Collins trying to find a lane. Back to McLean, but that's broken up by Hayward. Here's a Hayward back down the floor for the Wolves. Under a minute remaining. Ball flipped to the stick there. Mullinen with a shot that goes wide.
She did the fake stick out and just popped out on her.
Coffin corrals it back in. Over to Dyer. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Dyer coming in. Dyer fires a shot. And a big save by McDonald. Dietrich up with the ball. Dietrich drives a hard shoulder shot. Another good save by McDonald there as Dietrich going far post. Long shot up to Bourgeois. She's challenged right away by Rosson as they battle along the boards, and that will do it for the first period of play.
It's a good first there for the Breakers. Got out to a bit of a slow start, I thought, but then really picked it up, and McDonald has been sensational in the net tonight. Definitely been the best player out there. And then Collins in London. Wow, I don't know how they're going to stop that, but I bet that's going to be a conversation in the dressing room of how we're going to shut that down.
Well, I think it's rare territory for the Wolves. I don't know if they've been down by 3 in a game all season. So it's Coach Evong will have a few words. I see him drawing up what he's out on the board, but I don't think we can put those words on camera. So
it's all about how you respond.
Anyways, take a moment, everybody. Have a look at our sponsors, a few replays during the break, and we'll be back here in about 10 minutes for the second period of this Game 4 action. We'll see you then, folks. And hello, everybody, and we're back to the game here and at the Eastern Shore Community Center Arena in lovely Musquodoboit, Nova Scotia, for period 2 of the ECJLL Junior A Female Finals. Game 4, if the Wolves pull off a miracle and they're down by 3, but if they manage to win it, they'll host the East Coast Cup tonight. If the Breakers continue this lead to the end, it'll be another game, Game 5, back in Sackville on Friday. I'm joined here by Brendan Smithson. Thanks for coming in.
No problem, Larry. It's been a great first period. A lot of exciting action there. I think the Wolves got to take some shots a little bit quicker, dragging people out, and then take that quick shot just like Dyer did. The Breakers got to keep this up. They've always they've started to get tired throughout the game, so we'll see how it goes. But happy to be here. It's going to be a great second. I'm excited to see this one.
Yeah, and I think the Breakers have the most players on the bench I've seen all season there. So they got.
Well, you said you're not sure if the Wolves have been down by 3 yet at any point in the season, so we'll see what Coach said in the room to the Wolves to fire them up, because they got to get going for sure. They were a little flat-footed in the first.
Here we go. It's McDonald and Martin are set up in the offices. It's the far side, and this is always the tough period, too, for the defenses.
Long change.
Yeah, long
change. Pressure works really well here, so I expect both teams to do it. We'll see who can break through.
All right, Hovey versus London. Hovey, nice clean win. Hovey looking for James right in front. James with a shot and a great stick save by McDonald.
I'm not sure what Coach said in the room, but it clearly worked, because that was a really good chance right off the start.
Duck, pass across. That's off Collins' stick, goes into the corner. Collins and Hayward fighting for the ball. Up with it's Hayward for the Wolves. Hayward comes up over center. Challenged right away by London. Hayward, pass off to Keynes Haas. Haas's pass is too far ahead for Dietrich. She gets it back behind the net. Dietrich looking up front. Another missed pass. And Poirier for Eastern Shore brings it back across. But as the shot clock ticks down, Dyer's got to get rid of it. That's a good flip.
Got it down all she could do. Good job for her not playing that ball. It was back over, letting the breaker pick it up. I know the 30 ran out, but it would have been much farther up the floor if she'd tried to grab that.
Here we go is Poirier. Works her way into the Wolves zone. Challenged by Hannerhan as Poirier. Passes across for Collins, but that slips up and out of play.
We talked about the pressure on the long change. Started right away, caused a turnover.
Dyer coming in quick. Dyer rolls off a check, but she's on the wrong hand, and that shot goes wide.
Saying that she touched it with her hands, what he's calling there, and going the other way.
So it'll be Eastern Shore ball.
You don't see that call too often.
No.
Most people don't use their hands, but she must have accidentally grabbed with her hand. Go looking down.
That's it. I'm glad you're here. Here we go. Saved by Martin. She holds on to that. Shots after the first period were 10-10 apiece. Eastern Shore leading 5-2 as Hayward and the Wolves coming. Hayward tries to slip a pass into Anthony. That's off the backboards. Mullen collects the ball. 12 seconds left in the shot clock. Mullen trying to find a lane. Cross for Hamilton. Doesn't make the connection. 5 seconds now as Mullen fires a shot that's blocked in front. Loose ball. As the shot clock's going to expire. Good job by DeBay keeping the ball alive. And now out comes Duck for Eastern Shore. Up to Smith. Smith to Collins. Collins turns and fires. That went wide. London up with the ball. London driving to the net. Takes it in behind. Looking out front for Smith, but a wall of white knocks that down. 4 seconds left in the shot clock. They got the shot in on net. Another shot as Smith in tight.
Two saves there by Martin in terms of that. Collins is coming across the front quite well and taking that shot on the run. That's really hard for a goalie to stop as they're moving across. They got to make sure they get the high side on her and take that away from the Wolves part.
All right, Cairns Haas and the Wolves with the ball. 12 seconds left in the shot clock. To Dietrich. Dietrich turns and fires. That's blocked in front. I think that hit Coffin in front.
I think it's good too.
5 seconds left in the shot clock. Dietrich, quick shot! And bouncing ball. Oh, the Wolves fans are not happy with that.
They're not happy, but her stick was right on the line. Referee was right there. I don't think that actually went in. Might get a replay on the goal line.
It won't make a difference now.
Nope.
Back. James right on the ball. James hustling to the net. James, quick shot. And that bounced up and out of play.
An awkward shot. Both players had their stick on the line, and I would say it probably wasn't. I got to be honest. I can't directly see from here, but if it went in, but the referee was right there, so it was definitely close. Though.
It was close.
It was close. There is no question that was close.
Just like horseshoes and hand grenades,
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. It was right on that line.
Going for that bouncing ball. Up with it. McRae. Oh, McRae ran into a hard check there. Right duck. McRae. Okay.
No, that was right on. No, that did not go in, but it was sure close. They zooming right up on it, not quite in there.
Coffin. Back up top to Dyer. Now Wolves in motion. Dyer. Back to James looking for Haas, and that shot just missed.
Nice play on the power play there.
Yeah. 6 seconds left in the shot clock. Wolves need to get a reset quick. And that shot goes wide, and that'll be a Eastern Shore ball.
Nice set piece there by the Wolves. Had her cutting from the shooter when the ball was on the other side, wide open. Just missed the net though, but it was there.
Minute 25 left in the Eastern Shore penalty as they look to kill this clock. Loose ball and up with this McRae. McRae hustling down the floor. Smith in pursuit. McRae coming in. McRae with the shot.
Nice save.
And McDonald makes the save. Hovey comes up with the rebound. Fresh 30 for the Wolves to set up. Hamilton with the ball. Takes a bunt from keeping. Now Hamilton. To Anthony. Down low. Hovey looking to roll in. Hovey behind the lane. Shot scored!
Nice goal right over top of 2 picks. McDonald can't pick it up. Having the stick hit and comes right in and buries that. I think that was on the short side there. Nice goal. Going to get the replay here in a minute.
It was a good job by the Wolves setting the picks to create that lane.
2 picks coming through. She goes over 1, 2. Can't even see that there. Right on the short side. Yep. Buried it right by the knee. That's the smallest part of the goalie. I got to say on the offensive side there for the Breakers, I don't like that pass back. Creates that opportunity for them to miss it and goes back. You need to go east to west on passes when you're short because you have one less man back. But nice goal by the Wolves. 4-3. They needed to respond, and they have.
So the Wolves bring it back to within 2. As Doc keeping Dyer from the net. Dyer still driving in. Dyer does a blind shot. That goes wide. Mullen up with the ball. 15 seconds left in the shot clock. Mullen fires a shot wide and off the boards, and that'll be a back over again.
Got to hit the net. I do see a bit of life after that goal. So there was a lot of movement on that possession there. The Wolves are feeling it.
London with the ball. London looking for somebody open. Finds Collins, of course. Collins rolling back out. Up top, 15 seconds left in the shot clock. Collins to Bourgeois. Bourgeois. Cross for McLean. Ball comes loose as they're battling for it. 5 seconds left in the shot clock. As Hannerhan comes up with the loose ball. Hannerhan, defensive specialist, passes across for Harker coming in with the shot.
Nice save by McDonald there.
Eastern Shore looking to come back down. Missed pass. That'll be picked up by Hayward and the Wolves. Hayward back over. Hayward. Pass across for Hovey. Hovey rolls off a shot. Quick shot, and that's good save by McDonald. McDonald plays it to a safe space.
Yeah, Breakers having a hard time breaking out. That's 2 missteps on a breakout. Going to give the Wolves more opportunity. Just tires your defense out. They've been out there for a long time now.
Yeah, I don't think that's what the Breakers want to see. They
I don't know if anybody's noticed, but the Breakers actually have 6 on the floor right now.
Somebody noticed. He's got his hand up.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Martin trying to haul all
the way
back
there,
to
and
the
then
bench.
she's going to get it turned over right at the moment she gets there.
Goalies love that, don't they? And,
yeah, too many men. They had 6 Breakers on the floor. It's funny, I was looking back, they had a nice setup of 5 people, and I was like, how's she pressuring the ball? Yeah, that's 6. There you go.
So just like that, the Wolves will go back on the power play. That's a bench minor for it's too many men in hockey. Is that the same in?
It's a legal substitution now in
legal
lacrosse. It used to be too many men, but they now have changed it to a legal substitution, which is a more NLL style you'll see of the call.
Yep.
So, but same idea. There were too many on the floor, which means they substituted illegally.
Okay. Mullen back up to Dyer. Dyer to Coffin on the corner. Back to Dyer. Players look like they're going in motion. Coffin with a quick shot. That goes wide, and the ball up and out of play.
Whenever I'm coaching and that happens, I always ask my door guy, did you forget to count to 5 or what?
So Eastern Shore will have the ball with 1:40 left in their penalty. Quick in, shot.
Oh, wow.
Goal. That's
nice cut by London there.
St. Hilaire.
Was that St. Hilaire?
Or was that London?
I think that was London from the far side there. It was a nice cut from the offside. Duck put it right down to her. So possession there on the turnover. Duck's at the top. Gets the cutter coming right through. Puts it in the back of the net. 18.
Yeah, that's London.
I found the Wolves are really pressing out and not reacting to the cutting. They've had a few cutters come through wide open off ball. I think they need to take one step back and allow that outside pass so that they can't get that inside movement there. But nice cut, responded nicely to that. We'll see what the Wolves do. Are still on the power play for 1:30.
So that shorthanded goal, the Breakers regain the 3-goal lead. It's 6-3 with 1:20 remaining in the Breaker penalty is Hamilton to Wilkie. Back up top to Hamilton. To Wilkie. Down low to Dietrich. Back to Wilkie. In motion now. Wilkie across for Hovey with a shot. And
another nice set. That's a beautiful set play. McDonald was just up to the task. That wide open Hovey off ball. It was beautiful. She just made a great save. There's nothing more you could say on that one. It was great.
It looked like McDonald was reading that play.
She saw it all the way. She was already
right
there. She knew it was coming.
Now Duck looking to kill time on this. Loose ball in front. Up with its Dyer. 40 seconds left on the power play. Dyer hustling in. Dyer off the
That was
post.
the post.
That was all post.
Yeah, I heard that one all the way up here.
So
Dyer did a good job to use that 2-on-2 to her advantage. She was waiting for Duck was either going to come out or stay back.
the Wolves coming back in the zone. 20 seconds remaining in the power play. As Coffin looking for Haas. Top Haas shoots, and that bounces up and out of play.
Another nice cut on the off ball. Just can't quite put it in the back of the net. They're just missing just wide or right in there, right beside her. So, anyways, they got to keep going to the well. It's going to come. That the offense is working well right now.
Duck plays that up. We're back to 5-on-5. The Breakers have killed off the penalty and got a goal, short-end goal for it. And there's London pressuring for that loose ball. Up with its McRae. Up to Rosson. Hayward. Coming in, Hayward rolls off a check by Delory. Cross for Wilkie. Wilkie has a look. Wilkie fires, and that's over the crossbar. Now they got a reset there, so must have caught a piece of McDonald.
I think it hit the back of her stick.
As Hovey. Cross. Ball gets stripped from Hayward. As head into the corner, Rosson in there battling for the ball. Loose ball. Hamilton in after. Hayward coming up with it. 5 seconds left in the shot clock. Hayward rolls off, shot! And McDonald makes the save. It's in the pads somewhere.
Yeah, I think that shot hit the back of her stick. That's why it got there. Nice loose ball battle. I think she got hit on the knee as she was coming through, but I think it was just a good battle. No call on that. I agree with it. Then an opportunity to go to the net. Coach is going to come out and check on her. We're in the TV timeout now, so opportunity there. It's been another good start. I got to say, I think the Wolves, even though the score is still 3, have been stronger this period and had a much better offense. It was too bad. I thought Hayward had a chance to actually walk right in there and didn't see it. But the better movement, great opportunities. If they just keep going to it, it's going to go in. I know it's frustrating looking, still being down by 3, but I've seen a lot more movement from them and great opportunities. So just keep going back to it. It'll start to fall.
And so shots so far in the second period is 8 shots for the Wolves, 4 shots for Eastern Shore, making the total 18-14 with the Wolves leading in shots, but not on the scoreboard as it's a 6-3 as we'll come back here.
I mean, that's tradition for the Wolves. They're always leading in shots, so that's kind of normal. Just to know,
just imagine all those ones that missed the net.
It's true. Just to know, we just got a note on the chat there that it's Heaslip in net tonight, not McDonald. So Heaslip has been on fire tonight.
Oh, shoot.
In terms of that, just been unbelievable in the net, staying totally square and getting all the right in position to be able to make the save, and she's been unbelievable. So apologize about that, but Heaslip has been on fire tonight.
Good job. Duck plays it back up. Collins on the move. Collins rolls back up. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Collins for the Breakers, being challenged by Hannerhan. Collins puts a long shot in, and Martin steers that one to the corner. After the loose ball, up with it, it's James. James for the Wolves. Comes back across center. James looking in deep, challenged by Duck. As they roll all the way down. Duck gets the can opener, and then James is able to hold on to the ball. Back up to Dyer. Dyer rolls off a check. Dyer puts a shot in, and it's saved by Heaslip.
Good recovery there by Heaslip. That loose ball was there. She came up, popped those shoulders. Great save.
Coffin in with a shot. Another save by Heaslip. And sent down the floor.
I don't love that decision. I think there was a little bit more opportunity there, but understand at least it goes down the other end. You're making them come all the way back.
So Dyer back up over center. It's the Wolves. Back on the offense. Cross for Dietrich. Dietrich turns and shoots. That one. A little skip shot there.
There was a nice bounce shot right beside on her stick side, and what happened there was it was a pass down low. Heaslip had to move over and then wasn't able to react back when she shot back on the far side, so I really like that. Again, the quick shot on the zone works quite well.
Yeah, quick shot by Dietrich.
You'll see Dyer bring it up here, makes the pass. She shoots right away just as Heaslip comes over, and she bounces it right in the far top corner. Nice shot on that one in terms of that. Excellent work.
So Dietrich.
On those clears there, I'm not sure if the Breakers' defense is miscommunicating with the goalie or it's just being thrown down, because it seems like she's expecting someone to break.
Coffin working against Poirier. Coffin around behind the net. Coffin up top for Hayward. Shot just wide, and she was mad she missed that.
Oh, Heaslip made the save on that there. They got a reset there. That's a big save.
That's a big save. That's Anthony. Back to McRae. McRae puts a shot in, and Heaslip holds on to that one.
Two huge saves that you just scored to bring within 2. That would have brought it within 1. You need to make two great stops there. Great job. Defense held tight. Heaslip on point.
Duck plays over for St. Hilaire. Down low for Bourgeois. Bourgeois rolls back again for Collins. Collins had checked as she was making the shot, and that goes wide. Another one in tight, and Martin comes up with it. Martin mails it up to Hannerhan. Hannerhan coming in. Hannerhan has Hamilton with her, but
2-on-1 opportunity there. Played well by the Breakers defense, making sure that she only could have a shot with a stick in her face. Well done.
Yeah.
I like the pass from Martin, though. Created that opportunity.
Hamilton up with the ball. Hamilton in with the shot. Another save by Heaslip. Ball goes into the corner. Hamilton working against Wizen. Wolves come up with it. Up to Mullen. Mullen. Back to Hamilton. Hamilton fires a shot in, and Heaslip makes the save, and that's in the pouch. It rolled in after the whistle.
Yeah, they blew the whistle, and then she dropped her pad, and it came out and went in. It didn't actually, it was clearly not in, but you know, you get excited whenever it crosses the line. It doesn't matter what it is. Maybe you hope the ref will change their mind. You never know.
When you're down by 2,
you'll take that break when it happens.
Yeah. Now McRae rolls off to the corner. being watched by London. McRae looks for the return feed to Wilkie, but that goes into the crease, picked up by Heaslip. Heaslip finds her outlet this time, and London is away. London coming in as Hayward challenges, and that's off the post.
That one definitely got by her. She turned around super quick,
Yeah.
but stays out of the net. So that's the exact break that Heaslip's been throwing to, and it feels like someone hasn't been breaking on the defense.
Anthony runs into a wall of Delory and pops the ball free. Battling for the ball. Rossaw comes up with it. Reset the clock. Rossaw to Hovey. Hovey puts a quick shot and scores.
I think, again, a pass, quick shot. I think that surprised Heaslip a little bit and beat her over the shoulder. Nice shot there by Hovey. Leader stepping up on the Wolves side as they're coming back here in the second. Here we got the replay here. Loose ball that had an opportunity, stripped by the Wolves. Back across to Hovey. She just winds up and shoots right away. Her eyes looked like she was going to pass on that. I think it threw Heaslip off and stepped a little bit out, but Wolves bring it within one.
Yeah, the score Breakers 6, Wolves 5. And the ball to the Wolves. That's Hovey. Plays it up for Haas. Keynes Haas. Around behind the net, looking back. Mullen. That bounces up and over. Now, Wolves again trying to get out of the corner. Mullen coming across, 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Can't make the connection to Hovey. Cross for Haas, but that's picked off, and coming down the floor is Duck. As McRae challenges Duck. Duck puts the shot in, and Martin makes the save.
Great job by McRae getting in the way there, making sure she can't get the full shot off. Like that one.
And that's a too many men, or
they're calling on the
illegal
Wolves.
substitution.
Yep, left too early, I would say.
I would say I was kind of wondering when they see Duck.
Yeah, she got back there pretty quick. Eh? But that was actually beautiful by McRae. Made sure she stayed in the lane so that Duck had to take an awkward shot, which makes an easier stop for Martin. It's exactly how the two of them work together. Unfortunate that she was early on that one.
So St. Hilaire and the Breakers on the power play, 5-on-4 advantage. Down low, back up to Smith. Up top to St. Hilaire. St. Hilaire to Collins. Collins down low to London. Back to the corner for Collins. Now they're in motion. Collins puts a shot in.
Tipped a defender on the way there.
Collins again puts the shot in. Martin makes the save. Loose ball outside. McLean up with the ball. McLean shot. And that's blocked by Rossaw with the hands. Nicely done.
She got the basketball style.
Yeah.
Let's throw my hands up. Nice block, though.
Collins coming in. Shot. Yeah, save by Martin.
Nice save by Martin. Goes off the roof. I like that. I said, do anything. When you're in game, you got to take the championship, get your hands up, do whatever it takes.
Here we go. Back to Collins. St. Hilaire. St. Hilaire fires that in. Wide. McLean. Coming around. McLean looking for a lane. Puts a shot. And just gets the inside of the post.
I think Martin thought she was going to the outside there and then put it on the inside of the post. She came around the top. Nice pick on that and shooting just as she comes over. Really hard for the goalie to pick that up. First shot going wide there, picking up the second chance opportunity. You see her coming over. There's a screen in front as the defender comes up. Just comes right over there, right in the inside. Martin couldn't pick it up quick enough in terms of that. Power play goal on the illegal substitution, right? Those bench penalties do hurt. Wolves got one the other way when they had one, kind of evened it up there.
So just like that, Eastern Shore has a 2-goal lead once again, 7-5.
Why do I feel like 2 goals is nothing? Like I think these teams are just like back and forth all night. This is pretty much a tie game here.
London gets it to Dyer. Dyer flips it down on goal, saved by Heaslip. Dyer tries the behind the back pass, but that's picked off by Duck. Duck now hustling down the floor. Duck coming in. Dyer. Duck goes first side. And no goal.
Crease on that. I think Martin got a piece of it, slowed it down from going in, and then Duck definitely stepped in the crease as she went through, so referee was right there, immediately blew it off.
So it's still 7-5, Eastern Shore leading as Hovey. And Hovey fires a shot in. Heaslip makes the save.
Oh, Hovey's going to take a penalty here for swiping at Heaslip. It's unfortunate.
Got to get the ball first. Collins flips it over back to McLean, the goal scorer. Bourgeois picks it up. Bourgeois back to McLean. That skips by. And with that, yeah.
I think the Wolves are going to be disappointed with that. Hovey was on the crease and came right down on Heaslip's stick. You cannot do that. That's an automatic 2. Bit of an undisciplined penalty there after some really good pressure. Had that opportunity there. So it was disappointing on that one. But, the penalty kill's got to come out and do their job and make a stop here. Right there. Just reached over. You can see tipped her stick. You cannot do that. That's automatic 2.
Smith back up to St. Hilaire. St. Hilaire over for Collins. Collins rolling in with a shot. Saved by Martin. McRae comes up with a loose ball momentarily. Loose again is trying to fight. McRae comes up. McRae has a step coming in. Poirier back to defend. McRae puts the shoulder on, but she can't get the roll around to get the shot off. And puts it back. Time to kill off. Penalty is coming in hard with the shot is Anthony. Rousson up with the ball. 10 seconds left in the shot clock as the Wolves looking to kill off this penalty. Rousson turns and fires. That's wide. As Dyer has it, tries to put another shot in. That goes wide as well. The shot clock will expire.
I would have liked McRae to taken that shot. I thought she had a screen there. She could have shot over and maybe surprised he slipped there, but they did kill off 30 seconds, so good decision as well, too.
So London back up top to St. Hilaire. Has 50 seconds remaining in the Wolves penalty. Back to McLean. McLean back for Collins. In motion now. Collins looking backdoor. McLean. Shot and saved by Martin. McLean able to get the rebound back. Ball chopped free.
Martin, nice save there. She read that perfectly. Was already over there. Beautiful save.
Collins to Smith. Smith up top now to Collins. Back to London in motion. London puts a shot in and kicked out by Martin. Loose ball as Hayward picks it up on the go. Hayward in behind, short-handed. Hayward coming in. Hayward, shoot, scores!
There's the beautiful Hayward. Look, Martin made 3 huge saves on that one on the penalty kill, and your goalie's got to be your best player. St. Hilaire misses the loose ball, and Hayward goes right in and buries that on the arm side, on the glove side. Beautiful goal.
So a short-handed goal puts the Wolves back within 1. It's now 7-6.
Hayward coming in here. Just right on the glove side. That's where they've been putting a few on that glove side when they come in. Nice goal by Hayward. Make her move across the net. Buries in the back. We're back to a 1-goal game again.
And it's not too often we see Collins out to take a face-off here against Russell.
I noticed they've been rotating a bit. Who's taking the draw?
Yeah, it's usually London and
and
St. Hilaire. Now Duck coming in. Duck passes across to London, fresh off the bench. London fires a shot, saved by Martin. Loose ball, Bourgeois picks that up. Bourgeois to London. London looking for Collins. But she's got a tail now, and McRae can't snag that loose ball. Collins back up with it. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. To Duck. Duck rolling back over. Duck passes it back to London. London. 5 seconds left. London puts a shot in. Martin controls that in the crease. And that does it for the second period. So
great period for the Wolves. Came in with a down 3 and now have made it within 1. That's exactly what you want to do. Shorten it going into the third. Their offense has been much more efficient going forward, and you like to see that. I got to say, Heaslip and Martin had really great periods. Both playing well tonight. Seems very similar to last night. Very close going into the third. This series has been like that, and we're going to see what comes out in the last 20 minutes.
After 2 periods of play, shots are 22 for the Wolves, 20 for Eastern Shore, but the score on the board is Eastern Shore's up by 1, by a score of 7-6. Well, if you got something to do, do it now, because the third period's going to be here before you know it. In 10 minutes or
it's going to be an entertaining one. There's no question about that.
No question about that. So we'll see you back. Sit back, watch some replays, and see our sponsors, as this wouldn't be possible without them. If you're watching this, you know you're watching it on Maritime Athletic Profiles. We'll see you in a few minutes, everybody. hello everybody, and we're back for third period action here from the Eastern Shore Community Center in lovely Muscatawbet, Nova Scotia, as we get set to go here. Joined by Brendan Smithson, league commissioner, and color guy in your off time there, as well as official on the floor.
Whenever I'm not out there reffing, I come up here and join you, Larry.
And I'm glad to have you, because it's you're explaining a lot to me as we go. So, but a good game here. It's going to be a fight to the end, as Eastern Shore is leading 7-6 as we go into third period. The Eastern Shore can hold on. They'll force a final game 5 back in Sackville on Friday. If the Wolves are able to complete the comeback, that'll be we'll see the cup here tonight.
You know, Larry, I don't know that there's been a game 5 in the female side yet. There was a game 3 because of the first 2 years it was only the best of 3. Right. And since it's been 5, we've gone to 4, but I don't think we've ever been able to go to 5. So we'll see if the Breakers can make history and send it to 5 tonight. Both goalies have really picked it up in the second, so I really think it's going to come down to them who has the best period here. And it's been a very a battle between the two tenders, so it'll be great finish here. You don't want to miss this one.
Yep, the shots were updated after I announced them last time. 25 shots by Eastern Shore, 23 by the Wolves. It's not often the Wolves get outshot. Eastern Shore has brought it here tonight, and here we go. Third period is about to start now. Hovey pops it out of the circle and able to get it along the boards. Hovey down low, trying to cut back in front. Holds up. Hovey now. Hands off to Hamilton. Hamilton goes cross crease for Haas. Shot in by Mullen. That goes wide. Picked up by Hovey. Pass broken up by Wizen, but the shot in by Hamilton. A loose ball picked up yet again by Duck. Duck hustling down the floor. Working against Hamilton. Duck holds up. Pass back up to Collins.
Good decision by Duck there. That wasn't there. Good decision. Get her offense out there.
Collins takes it low into the corner. Rossaw on her. Collins rolling back up. Looking for some help. Pass back to St. Hilaire. Fires a shot in, but I think McRae got a piece of that. And it went into Martin.
Just want to add, you see the adjustment by the Wolves and who's matching up against Collins and London, and it's really made a big difference. They haven't had much since the first.
Dyer, quick over. It's just too far for Harker. Harker gets it off the boards. 10 seconds left in the shot clock as Dietrich rolls on the wrong hand, and that shot gets blocked in front. Harker looking to come up with it as the shot clock's about to expire. And they take a whack at it back in Eastern Shore territory as Eastern Shore and Miss Poirier will start off. Poirier bringing it out for the Breakers. Quick pass up to London. London looking for St. Hilaire, but that gets chopped free.
Man open.
Quick one hand up for, but it just gets by Hayward.
You saw that, but when Hayward went by her stick, she reached out with her hand.
I was going to say, it's like, almost saw that call twice. As Duck able to get away. Holds up top, Duck across for Collins, but that gets by. Battle for the loose ball as London comes up with it. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. London was thinking about diving, but Haas had a stick on her. London now. Rolling back up top, London puts a shot in wide as the shot clock's about to expire. And it'll go Wolves ball as Dyer's going to scoop and go here. Dyer hustling in, but Breakers back in numbers. And Heaslip able to steer that one away. Mullen up with the ball. Cross for Anthony. Anthony trying to get away from Poirier. Anthony has to roll back up top to Haas. To Mullen. Mullen fires a shot in, saved by Heaslip. Loose ball in front. And Dyer comes up with it, but Heaslip once again makes the save. Haas cross for Mullen. Mullen fires a shot in. Heaslip another save.
3 great shots there by the Wolves, but Heaslip up to the task on every one of them.
Coffin able to pop that up momentarily, but Duck on the move again. Duck driving in against Hamilton, and Hamilton and Coffin send Duck to the floor
Great defense
quick
by
up,
the Wolves
and
there.
Rossaw picks that up on the bounce. Eastern Shore doing a good job on their changes now. Hamilton in with the shot, and Heaslip makes another save. Looking for that loose ball in behind. Rossaw comes up with it. Rossaw to Wilkie. Wilkie can't find a lane. Wilkie in with a hard angle shot, and that bounces.
Breakers have
up and out of
definitely tightened up on the changes, making sure they have 2 on the bench to get out the back way. Costing a bit on offense if they don't always have all 5 out there, but I know they're trying to protect the lead here, so important to make sure you're back.
Eastern Shore comes up with the ball, but too long in their own zone, and it's back to the Wolves. That's McRae working along the boards. McRae back up to Anthony. Anthony forced to the outside by Poirier. Cross for Dyer. Dyer rolls off. Dyer in with a shot, and that doesn't make it through the defense. Now Dyer trying to come up with that ball. 7 seconds left in the shot clock. As Coffin drives in. Coffin up with the ball, and she'll send it back in Eastern Shore territory as the shot clock expires.
Breakers have switched back into that zone. They switched to a man-to-man for a little bit. I like the zone defense. I think the Wolves are struggling to find a way through it.
Okay, Bourgeois driving towards the net. Almost gets through. Ball pops out. It looks like we got a penalty coming to the Wolves here as Hayward takes her to the boards. Yeah, slashing is the call.
Yeah, got her on the top of the head there. Is coming out, and that's going to be called. I know the fans don't like that one, but you know, it is what it is. Penalties been pretty even all game, back and forth. Everybody's got their opportunity, so now's the Breakers' opportunity, hoping to make it a 2-goal spread here. I think last time the last 2 power plays have been shorthanded goals against, so gotta be watching your end when it comes up.
St. Hilaire starts off for Eastern Shore. To Smith, back to St. Hilaire. Over to Collins. Collins down low to London. London back up to Collins. In motion now. Collins looking across for McLean. McLean puts a shot and scores.
Nice cross crease play to be able to make the goalie move, and Martin was a little bit over to the side and able to bury it on the far side. Beautiful shot there. Great movement, set play. Obviously, you can see there.
Picked the far corner. That's the second one.
It was a beautiful shot. Right across the other side, steps up, and you can just see right off, just inside the bar. That's a hard one for the goalie to get to, especially when she's coming all the way across from east to west. Those quick shots have been working on both sides tonight, so we'll see how the Wolves respond. Still got lots of time, 15 minutes to go.
15 minutes left in regulation. Wolves down by 2, 8-6 is the score. As the battle at the face-off dot. Hannerhan battling for the loose ball, up with his hailstone as Rossaw puts up a wall at the, and here back come the Wolves as Anthony. Ball carrier gets the rest of the offense on. Over to Dyer. Dyer to Hovey. Hovey puts the shot. That goes wide. And bouncing, that'll be a back over.
Got to get those on net, or someone's got to back up on the other side and make sure it doesn't go. I'm going to be interested to see some of the Ducks and Collins and London's minutes. They've played quite a bit tonight, and you got to make sure that you can finish off in the last 4. So see if they get some rest as we lead into that.
Collins right to St. Hilaire and Titan.
Nice cut by St. Hilaire. Collins saw her beautifully, just couldn't quite get it in over the shoulder there.
Up to James. Now James and the Wolves back in the offensive zone. James back to Coffin. Coffin takes a knock. Coffin still with the ball. Now pops free. Mullen fires it home.
Nice goal by Mullins. I think everyone thought Coffin still had it as she was coming out. Mullins picks up the loose ball, and again, a quick shot. That's what they got to do before the goalie gets set. We'll see the replay on this one. You see Coffin coming across. She'll drop the ball. Mullins and picking it up. So we got good defense here by the Breakers on her, keeping her out. Ball comes out right here. Mullins picks it up and just turns and fires right away and buries that again on the short side on her. Beautiful shot by Mullins there. That excellent. Responding right from that 1 goal and making it a 1-goal game again.
Here we are. Breakers lead 8-7. Loose ball picked up by London. Hovey back up with it. Now Hovey sends that deep in as Heaslip will gather up. Loose ball. Now Wizen coming out for Eastern Shore. Pass off to Duck. Duck gets over the line just in time, I think. As now Duck driving towards the net. As McRae able to hold her up. Now St. Hilaire looking for options. Back to Duck. Challenged by McRae. Pass back in, but got by Collins. Loose ball. As shot clock expires and Wolves ball, McRae. I'll hand that off to the offense. Dyer and the Wolves set up their offense. Dyer puts a shot in. This bounces just up and over the net. Picked up by Anthony, sorry. Wilkie in with the shot. Another save. Or no, that didn't get through. Still 7 seconds left in the shot clock as Wilkie has to get it back on net. Wilkie with a quick shot, and that goes wide. Coffin tries a shot, but can't get one on net there.
No, but that 30 came down to 2 block shots, right? 2 block shots by the defense causes that 30 seconds. Packing them in is exactly what the Breakers are doing and doing a good job of it.
Smith pass across to Collins. Collins brings it into the zone. There's back across. Call out to Kelly Calder there as Collins was trying to get that pass over to St. Hilaire, but Calder had her stick across.
Great defense there.
Yeah. Here we go. Hamilton and the Wolves coming in. Hamilton across the front. Foot shot! And nice stay there. Dietrich up with the ball for the Wolves. Dietrich over to Mullen. Mullen fires another shot and another big save by Heaslip. As Dietrich, or that's Dyer tripped up.
No, I think it was a good call. There was a good loose ball battle. I know the Breaker player went down, but that one straight on the back. You can't go on the back like that, right against the boards. I think that was a good moving pick call.
So, loss of possession, and Duck driving in for Eastern Shore. Duck now. Back across. Collins looking for McLean. That goes into the corner. Now up with it. Haas to Hayward. And back down. And all this, and we haven't even mentioned Batchilder is away for Eastern Shore.
Yep, Breen's away for Breen's injured for Breen Martin for the Wolves too. So both missing top scorers out.
Collins in with a quick shot. Another save by Heaslip. Scooped up by Poirier. But Poirier surrounded by white jerseys. Rolls that out. Wilkie with the shot. That's wide. Wilkie gets it back. Still lots of time in the clock. Wilkie fires another shot. Scores!
Beautiful move there coming across the crease. They've had a few chances that weren't able to bury, but down low, coming low, and then high in that great position. Heaslip wasn't able to get to it. Beautiful goal by the Wolves to tie this one up. Wide shot there, as you can see in the corner. So she takes her low, realizing she's got to get to the middle, comes over the top side, right off the pick, and buries it on the short side and the glove side. Beautiful goal there.
Nice pick by Coffin to open her up for that.
We still got 10 minutes to go here, Larry.
And it's 8-8.
It's 8-8. We're not even close to being done here. Jeez.
Coffin working against Hailstone in. Coffin holds up. As Poirier leaning in the Coffin. Coffin pass off to Hovey. Hovey puts the shot in. That's over the crossbar. And that's back over. That's oh boy.
Yeah, she's going to be disappointed with that one. She had a chance to grab it, but just get your defense back out there, make a stop, and you're all set to go.
So here we go. As Eastern Shore has a full 30 in the Wolves zone. As London trying to slip in front. London turns, fires, saved by Martin. Bourgeois right in looking for that loose ball. Battle for the loose ball at the top of the crease. And the Wolves roll it out. McLean will pick it back up with 20 seconds.
Get a reset here.
Bourgeois puts a shot in wide. London comes up with the loose ball. Calder pushes her to the outside. Hamilton immediately on London. in behind the net. So they battle. St. Hilaire comes into London. Comes out. London rolling up top. Turns, fires. That goes wide. Loose ball. Up front. 5 seconds left in the shot clock. As Collins rolls it in. Martin will pick that up.
Good decision. She was in that awkward spot where the ball could bounce back and just rolling it in. But there's a nice move there by London. Low, high. Just exactly up the other end, but Martin was up to the task.
Anthony with the ball for the Wolves in the offensive zone. Back across for Dyer. Dyer, low shot. That goes wide. Anthony picks that one up off the boards. Anthony rolls off a check. 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Anthony flips back just over James's head. As Dietrich trying to get a hold of that ball. Thompson all over her.
Well, some immediate time out there. We're 8:56 to go. I don't know if it gets better than this. Game 4, 8-8. I know the nerves are getting you on this one, but this is what it's all about, right? These close games, tight end-to-end action. Offense has been good. Goalies have been good. Defense has been good. It's just, finding those chances when you get them and burying them in the back of the net. This is kind of where the Wolves have taken over a little bit. I find the Breakers have been, getting a little tired at this point, but they don't look tired on the bench. They look like they've rolled the lines really well, and you're seeing a different team out there. So it'll be interesting to see how this one goes as we continue down the last 9 minutes. I don't even know what I would be saying on the bench right now, other than let's just put more in the net. That's what we need, right? So exciting game here, though.
Oh, thank everybody for taking some time out of their Wednesday evening to join us here on Maritime Athletic Profiles. Yes, what a great job we have. We got the multiple camera angles, the views from behind the net. And as the players come out, we'll start off the second half of the third period as London will start off for the Eastern Shore. But thanks to Uniglass Plus and the sponsors that make this streaming possible. Jenkins challenges Smith right away. Smith trying to work her way in. Jenkins all over her for the Wolves. Smith finally gets a pick to get some room, and then right on her is Dyer. Loose ball. Good pressure. Now Hayward trying to find her way out. Hayward rolls that up. Wilkie, pick off shot. And Dyer's shot went wide.
Another slow change by the Breakers there gave that opportunity, but
Wilkie back
great
up
movement.
With the ball. Cross for Haas. 5 seconds left. As Haas puts a long shot in, that just bounces wide. And with that, the shot clock will expire, and Eastern Shore will get the ball. Just over 8 minutes remaining in the third period. 8-8 is the score as Collins has the ball for Eastern Shore in Wolf territory. Collins waiting. Right for St. Hilaire. Yeah, great save. Another quick shot by McLean. Loose ball again in front. Scoop and go, and
mark that one down. That might be the save that crowns him on that one, because that was a big opportunity there for the Breakers.
Calder passed over to Mullen. Now Mullen looking in tight. Rosson. She's taken out hard, and the ball free. Steals it back. Rosson in with the shot. And a save there by Heaslip. Harker working after that loose ball is and we got a through the crease.
I know the fans here are screaming for a penalty, but there's 7 minutes left. No one's making a call right now. Let's just score a chance.
Poirier pass it off to Collins. Collins trying to work her way in. Haas keeping her to the outside. Pass back. Almost picked off by McRae. But London up with it. London trying to come out from the corner. But she's steered aside by Hamilton. London puts a shot in. That's picked up by Martin.
Thought the refs have done a good job letting them play tonight, calling a couple things that are needed. Good job tonight.
Shots are tied at 32 apiece. Coffin turns and will make it 33 now for the Wolves. That's another great save by Heaslip. Wizen rolls off a check. But Dietrich comes in with the shoulder there and pops it free. Dietrich up with the ball now. Dietrich pass that across. Wilkie looking in. Poirier not letting her get a shot free. Still 20 seconds left on the shot clock. As Wilkie looking for options. Wilkie. Pass across for Hovey. Down 10 seconds. Hovey trying to get in. Hovey puts the shot in, and Heaslip makes the save.
Nice stop there. Big save by Heaslip.
Now
5:45 to go.
Duck brings it into Wolf territory.
I feel the tension up here in the stands. Everybody's super nervous about the next one.
Yeah, they sure are. Here we go. Smith. Challenged by Calder. Ball goes into the corner. Hamilton comes up with it for the Wolves now. Hamilton and the Wolves coming back down the floor. Tie game. Hamilton. Steered aside by Poirier. Hamilton pass across for Rosson. She got checked as she was making the shot, and that went high. Now Poirier looking to come over center. Challenged by Dyer. Poirier. Pass over to London.
Good clear by Poirier. She had a chance to get pushed back over there, made sure she took it deep, and then passed it off. Great work.
Smith trying to get it to Bourgeois in front. That bounces to the boards. Jenkins and McRae up with it's Martin. Martin. Pass off to Dyer. Now Dyer back down the floor for the Wolves. Ticking down to 4 minutes left in this third period. As Anthony looks to carry it in. Anthony for the quick feed to Hayward. And a shot and a save there.
That was a huge save. She was in motion going with her, and Heaslip was right up to the task. That was beautiful cut right through there.
Now Duck brings it up over center. Pass across to London. London. Driving to the net. London comes. Shot. And that's high and up and out of play.
Yeah, I think she didn't quite get all. It was a little off on that one. I think someone got a piece of her stick, but forced it out. They're really sliding quickly on London when she comes in.
For good reason, too.
Yeah,
Yes, right.
The two of them opened the score and pretty crazy.
Hovey cross for Wilkie. Wilkie being challenged by Wizen. Wilkie off for Mullen. Mullen done with a shot. Duck still on her. Dyer runs into a wall. Black still with the ball shot. And a save by Heaslip.
I would have said that I would not let Dyer shoot at all. It's the one person I would lock off on.
And they definitely are. Harker. Pass that bounces off. Dietrich looks for the loose ball. Up for it. Wolves pressed in deep. As Anthony comes up with it. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Anthony gets it passed out to Haas. Haas looking for a shot. Gets the shot in on net, and it's controlled by Heaslip.
Both goalies up to the task in every shot. We got 2:25 to go. Jeez.
Now
I don't want to say the word yet, but we're getting close to it.
To Collins. Collins looking to come in. Counting down to 2 minutes left in this. Back to London. London puts a shot in. And Martin. Oh, boy.
Martin wasn't sure where that was there, but it just in front, and the defense picked it up. But they're all getting nervous, no matter what shot it is now. You never know which is the next one.
That's the thing. Nobody wants to make a mistake, but you have to.
But playing hard here, both sides.
Wilkie goes wide. Wilkie looking for some options. Puts a shot in on net. And Heaslip able to gain that puck. Or ball. Jeez.
Go in the net.
Ball is right in, and we got
a timeout by Block there immediately as soon as they touch the ball. I got to tell you, in these moments, you say, who's going to be nervous, who's not. I don't think anyone's nervous out there on the floor. In the stands, we're all nervous by all of us. But great timeout call there by the Breakers. 48 seconds to go in an 8-8 game. Ball's in your end. It's going to be your last 30, so you may as well take the timeout right now and figure out what your play is. So I'm not sure what they're going to draw up, but Coach Tim Hughes out there is drawing up a plan for what he's asking the players to do. It's unfortunate that you're at the 48 seconds. You can't pull your goalie, so you're going to have to play 5-on-5. I expect if the Wolves get the ball here, there will be a timeout called the other way, and it'll probably be a 6-on-5 situation. They'll have that opportunity to do that, so we'll see what they draw up here.
Yeah, because at the moment, it's Wolves are leading in shots, 39-34. But the big one is the score on the clock, 8-8, with 48 seconds remaining. As Eastern Shore will have the ball in their end. As London will start off for Eastern Shore. Watched by Dyer. Up to Smith. Smith rolls off a check from Hamilton into Wolves territory. And Hamilton. No. Dyer able to
right on the line. Over. That's unfortunate for them.
So
no call by the
Wolves ball.
They're looking right at her. No timeout. I'm a little surprised.
Hamilton to James. James down low. But turned aside there. Good D by Delory. Call up in tonight. Hamilton with the shot and a save by Heaslett. Dietrich looking for that ball, but she gets knocked down. 15 seconds left. As airmailed. Looking for a duck.
Oh, that almost dropped in the stick there. Good defense. We got 6 seconds. Dyer's got a chance.
Driving. Dyer drives in. Shot. Just wide.
Just wide. You know, these teams have been so close tonight. Is it a surprise that we're having an extra frame here? Just to note, I just checked in on the score on the male side, which is also game 4 tonight, and they're going to overtime 5-5. So 2 overtime games tonight in the ECJLL. It's just so everybody knows overtime rules. You're going to do a full 20-minute period here. Goalies are going to stay at the same end. It's sudden death. First goal wins. There's no second chance. No, you won't. You're going to have it 2. They have it. Sorry, it's a 2-minute intermission.
Yeah.
That they stay on the floor, and then they will have a 20-minute period. Sudden death. First goal wins. Goalies stay at the same end. This is either, are we going back to Sackville or are we handing out something tonight, right?
Well, either way, we've seen a great game
it has
here tonight.
Been
like
phenomenal.
Shows well on the league, the skill and the commitment here from these athletes on both sides. As
all I know is someone celebrating. No matter who gets this one, this is going to be a big one, right?
It's going to be a big one regardless if the cup gets lifted or not tonight. But, it's Eastern Shore gave the Wolves their first loss in this playoff series of the season. And Eastern Shore has only lost to the Wolves all season. So 2 very powerful teams in the league here tonight. So proper that they're meeting and proper that this game 4 is going to overtime for it. Plug it once again to thank Maritime Athletic Profiles and the sponsors that make it happen, like Dexter, Maxim Construction, Uniglass Plus. Thank you guys for making it possible for this production to happen and for people at home to see it. And that being said, if you have any business to do, look at our sponsors. And if you're talking to our sponsors, let them know that you saw them on Maritime Athletic Profiles watching lacrosse, as we wouldn't be able to bring this to you without them.
If you got anything to do, you got 30 seconds before this one starts. You better be back here to see this one.
Yeah.
Even though the Wolves did win the season series in the regular season, every game was close between these two. Like it's always been a
time at the face-off. They got the clock wrong.
Yeah, the clock says 4:58. It's supposed to say 20 minutes. They'll get it right. That's what we're waiting for.
Okay. So as we get that, it'll be Hovey versus St. Hilaire.
It's not just a big rest for everyone. They're waiting for something to happen.
Yeah. It's got to set the suspense, right? So both Martin and Heaslip have put on a show here tonight.
There we go. 20's on the board.
All right. Hovey versus St. Hilaire like they have been all year. Here we go. Rolls out. Hovey gets it clean. Hovey looking to drive in. Hovey coming in on net. Hovey fades to the outside, but got hit, and the ball gets knocked loose. Hovey back up around, trying again, and Heaslip makes the save.
Because that almost ended in 30 seconds. I'll tell you, Junior B went to the final, went to overtime.
Hovey's not in good shape as she comes up holding her back.
Yeah, the final and Junior B went to overtime, and they scored in the first 30 seconds. So it can happen at any point.
Oh, yeah. Now Poirier and Eastern Shore with the ball into Wolf territory. Wolves aggressive on the D. Able to knock the ball free. Now a battle in along the boards. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. As a battle for the ball, down to 5 seconds. Wolves will be happy at this time just to deny.
Nails will just muck the ball there and let him run out of the clock. There you go. Good job of just tying her up. No reason if you can't get it out there.
Yeah.
Run out that 30.
Now McRae against London. McRae pass up to Coffin. Coffin and the Wolves coming in on the offense. Coffin working against Duck. Doesn't find a lane. Now Coffin driving in. Coffin in tight. Coffin shoots, scores! Coffin wins it!
I got to run, Larry.
Yep, you got work to go. Thank you, Brendan. All right. Well, Brendan, he's got to go run get a cup because the Wolves have done it back-to-back ECJLL champions. And what a great job by Violet Coffin to win the title here in Muscadaubet Harbor. So I think I'm going to be heading down on the floor, so I'll see everybody shortly. But I want to say thank you to everyone for watching this production all season long. What a great season it's been for the Wolves, and congratulations to the Wolves and the league for putting on a quality performance all the way through. As a final handshake for the season, as two teams that know each other very well. And it showed. Great job by Kate Heaslip in nets there tonight. But the Wolves in overtime are the ECJLL Junior A female champions.
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. My legs are hurt. Look at that. Yeah.
Good year.
So, welcome everybody. I'm back here with with Kayla Martin, who just won back-to-back in overtime titles. How you feeling, Kayla?
Very pumped. I don't really know what's going on, but I'm super excited.
Well, you just won.
Woo!
You just won the ECWJLL Female Junior A champion for the second year in the row in Muscataubbit again. Congratulations. What a great job. How do you, well, obviously you feel great, but what turned the corner in this game?
I think it was just the energy. We had a constant positive energy even when we were down, and that helped us get back up.
Well, congratulations. Great to see you back from England, and take care and enjoy the moment.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, I'm here with Violet Coffin, who just won the ECJLL Junior A Female Champion for the Sackville Wolves. How you doing, Violet?
I'm doing amazing. I'm so proud to be able to help my team win such a great accomplishment like this. I'm so happy to be doing this with my sisters.
What was going through your head in that drive?
I hadn't really hit the net for most of the game, so I was just hoping to finally pull one off, and it finally worked, so I was pretty pumped.
Well, you must be, because I can feel your vibrations.
Sorry.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, so. And here I am with captain of the Wolves, Hallie James, after winning the ECJLL Female Junior A Final in overtime. Hallie, great job, great leadership. What a great game.
Yeah, it was a great game. I mean, it couldn't have went any better, honestly. It's fun to go into overtime. I mean, it's stressful, but it makes the win that much better.
So as a captain, you're down early in the game, you come back to overtime. What's your message to your teammates on the bench?
We just got to do what we know how to do. We know how to play. We know what we're doing. I was never worried.
Well, great, because I was kind of worried in the stands, but you did it. Thank you for doing it. 2 years in a row. Great job, Captain. Go and enjoy the rest of the night. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, everybody. And we'll see you back next year. Thank you to Maritime Athletic Profiles for a great production, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.